Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Second article, notes from a year of unease. ये आर्टिकल आपका 80 वर्ड पर मिनट से इसकी रीडिंग होगी. आप इसको लाइक कीजिए और इसको शेयर कीजिए. ओके, बी रेडी, स्टार्ट. The year 2020 was a debilitating one for much of the world, India included. India had more than its share of problems. As 2020 comes to a close, it might be worthwhile to take a hard look at these issues to ensure that 2021 does not become another wasted year. Pandemic and other issues. The COVID-19 pandemic, which embraced every segment of Indian society and at a conservative estimate affiliated more than a crore of its citizens, leading to about 1.5 lakh fatalities, was the most insidious threat. News of the availability of more than one vaccine for treatment of COVID-19 has by no means changed the element of fatalism that has gripped society. Apart from the pandemic, 2020 witnessed other events that aggravated the sense of unease. Since April, India has confronted an unprecedented situation on the border with China in eastern Ladakh. Unprovoked Chinese aggression at several points even led to the death of a score of Indian soldiers. Ever since, the border has remained alive. As of now, there is no end in sight. Chinese intransigence has led to a grave in India-China relations. Internal problems such as Naxalites, violence and Jammu and Kashmir endured during much of 2020. The resentment caused by altered status of Jammu and Kashmir and the incarceration of political leaders has yet to subside, even as Jammu and Kashmir held elections to its district development councils. West Bengal is beginning to resemble a war zone as it prepares for assembly elections in 2021. Relations between Delhi and Kolkata are at their nadir today, and grave concerns exist about violence during the elections. The divide between West Bengal and the center is also mired in the relations between the center and other opposition ruled states. A grim commentary on the state of center states relations today. Highly damaging from the point of view of any established democracy was the resort to populist democracy, mainly by the ruling dispensation intended to obscure ground realities to achieve desired political ends. This has led to unprecedented levels of political polarization. Full stop. Linked to this is also a policy of engineering defections which has plumbed new depths. The recourse to volatile public discourse is again a sad commentary of India's democracy today. Not entirely unrelated to this is the diminishing role and utility of Parliament as a platform for an honest exchange of views. The sensitivity of Parliament was further undermined in 2020 with sessions being dispensed with under various pretexts. On the other parameters as well, 2020 proved to be a bad year. The economy is in recession. India has slipped further down the scale in the Human Development Index. Slippages have occurred in the Global Economic Freedom Index. New items of legislation on social issues, a law against forced conversion by marriage, for instance, tend to aggravate an already divisive polity. The farmers' agitation is another instance where official intransigence has led to a situation in which the Supreme Court had sought to intervene through without tangible results. Challenges for the year ahead restoring India's image in 2021 will hence not be easy. The moot question is where to begin for all the criticism and notwithstanding a perceived decline on many parameters, three aspects in favor of the ruling dispensation stand out: a string of electoral successes for the ruling party, the personal popularity of the Prime Minister, and the absence of any serious competitor on the national stage. This provides the ruling party with a relative degree of freedom to undertake major changes, including structural shifts, provided it is not overly consumed by the euphoria that it has decimated the opposition and faces no real challenge. Whether those in authority will display sufficient sagacity to recognize this is the key question that will decide the future of 2021. Winning elections is one aspect, achieving an emotional connect is another. More critical, however, is the need to deliver on promises and understand the seriousness of newer challenges the nation faces. New thinking is a sine qua non if India is to bounce back from a situation that was catastrophic by any standard. It may need a total makeover of the decision making process and the giving up of many entrenched ideas and concepts. More than anything else, the tendency of some in authority to indulge in rhetorical flourishes must be avoided. They must aim instead at achieving tangible outcomes. It is the ability of government to deliver on current issues that matter in the final reckoning, and for this the government must demonstrate effective leadership. It might be best if the authorities begin by ticking off a list of problems left over from 2020 and consider how best to achieve results. In the realm of foreign policy, India must not remain content or satisfied with the current standoff with China in the Ladakh sector. India should think of what better options are available to it to resolve a conflict that is certainly working to its disadvantage and is enabling many of its neighbors to play China against India. If India is to be viewed as the only nation in Asia that can stand up to the China challenge, it must come up with a whole new paradigm of ideas on which further sanctions and can be formulated. Full stop. Statements critical of China, even amounting to abuse in many instances, are hardly an answer to the most serious foreign policy challenge the country faces. Full stop. स्टूडेंट, ये आपका आर्टिकल था। इस आर्टिकल को मैंने आपके लिए 700 के अबाउ वर्ड करवा चुके हैं। बिल्कुल 80 वर्ड पर मिनट से इसमें ईजिली वर्ड है। आप इसको टाइप कीजिए, टाइप करने के बाद इसको मैच कीजिए। कोई ऐसा वर्ड नहीं है जो आप इसमें नहीं लिख सकते, ठीक है। इसको आप टाइप कीजिए, टाइप करने के बाद इसको मैच कीजिए। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच, हैव ए गुड डे।